Following the mass shooting that claimed the lives of 11 innocent people and also the shooter who turned the gun on himself, Fox News ran a segment where they had an interview with Marsha Blackburn. Now, Marsha Blackburn has fashioned herself after Donald Trump. She's a huge supporter of Trump and his policies. So I'm curious what she has to say about the fact that 11 people were gunned down in Thousand Oaks, California. Take a listen.
As a senator-elect now, I mean, what can we do? This was the deadliest shooting that we've seen in this country since Parkland. I mean, what do we do?
Yeah. What we do is say, how do we make certain that we protect the Second Amendment and protect our citizens? We've always done that in this country.
So the first thing she says, and the first thing she says that we need to focus on is protecting the Second Amendment, because the guns are way more important than the actual people who just lost their lives and the countless others who will lose their lives in the future in these mass shootings that continuously happen in the country. That's the most important thing to her. Look, we need to think about how we're gonna protect the Second Amendment.
Let me decipher that for you. She's saying the most important thing is my campaign contributions. NRA gives me money, I don't protect you. 12 of you got murdered, including a cop, don't care. My first priority is my check. Did the NRA give me the check? Great, protect the Second Amendment. She's talking about basically protecting the rights of the shooter.
That's right.
The rights of the shooter. She's concerned about the shooter and not the 12 people who are dead, mostly college students. I said, we told you earlier in the show, 56-year-old got out, said maybe I should have stayed and taken a bullet for one of the kids. And she doesn't think that. There's quiet heroes all across the country. She thinks, ooh, where's my check? Where's my check? This is corruption defined. She's a terrible human being. These are the kind of scumbags that become politicians in this country. The ones that go, okay, I don't care about the citizens at all. Who's paying me? Oh, pharmaceutical companies are paying me? Let's set up a pill mill. I'll look the other way. You just poison the local communities. Tennessee, opioid epidemic is devastating Tennessee. Who cares? Did Marsha Blackburn's check clear or did it not clear? Oh, there's massacres all over the country, including in Tennessee. Yeah, I know, but she got paid. She's thinking, I got paid. So why does she come on TV at all? Because she's got to do damage control for the NRA. That's why they paid her. So she didn't say that by accident. She went on TV to say that. To go on there and say, now remember everybody, make sure that everybody's allowed to have a gun, even if they're mentally ill, even if they're terrorists, even if they want to kill cops, they want to buy armor-piercing bullets. She's in favor of it. She's in favor of all those provisions because she's a monster. And then she tells you, oh, the problem is a caravan. Caravan? Where's the caravan? Now, but meanwhile, you're getting massacred and Marsha Blackburn's getting paid. That's what corruption looks like. She takes legalized bribes day in, day out, and is perfectly happy to cover for her benefactors. The system is gross. Marsha Blackburn is gross.
And not only does Marsha Blackburn not care about Americans losing their lives in these mass shootings, she also doesn't care about cops. Because a 29-year police veteran who was set to retire next year was also gunned down. He lost his life. And so to say that the most important thing and the first thing we need to do is protect the Second Amendment is so incredibly insulting in a moment like this. But Marsha, she doesn't care. She doesn't care.
They all have blood on their hands. You encouraged everybody to get those. You wouldn't ban high capacity magazines. He had a magazine that could hold 30 bullets. You wouldn't ban armor piercing bullets. Cops have armor, no one else does. That's specifically designed to kill cops. It's on your hands. It's on your hands. So we have to do something political about it because we're not monsters like them. Now, unfortunately, Tennessee, you just had a chance, but oops, you just made her senator. Just 2 days ago. Now you're stuck with her for 6 years as she gets paid. I wonder if they write her a check after every massacre. I genuinely don't know, and it's a good question reporters should ask her. Do you get paid before the massacre or after the massacre? And by the way, Second Amendment, Second Amendment. Apparently she's never read it. Apparently no one's ever read it. I'm gonna read it to you one more time. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. You've heard the shall not be infringed part. If they didn't want the first part of the sentence in, it's not like they couldn't speak English. The founding fathers were pretty good at English. They knew how to write. They wrote the greatest document known to man, okay? They said for a well-regulated militia. Ian Long was not in a well-regulated militia. The Second Amendment should have never, ever applied to him. But Marsha Blackburn gets paid to misinterpret the Second Amendment. 2 easy ways to follow the Young Turks. One is hit the subscribe button down below, then you're a TYT subscriber. And second is ring the bell. And when you do that on YouTube, you're notified of our videos.